Yo, it was 1990 something. My rap style was premature. Wet behind the ears, I wasn't familiar with the streets at all. Inquisitive, how to be involved. I was heavily influenced by the music that came from East New York. Lacing my Theodora shoestrings. I was a B-more nigga in search of new things, rocking that Wu-Tang. Mortal Kombat 2.
It's your boy, JS Wanna Supply, VVCRadio.com, Aries Lounge. You know, getting it to you whenever we can. You know what I mean? We've been a little consistent, you know what I mean? And I'm happy as hell to get back to some rootsy type of vibes. Yo, I got my dog in the building. Who is DJ Pill? Where you at, bro?
Yeah, what up? What it is?
Yeah. And because we needed a supermodel to kind of balance out the griminess and the ugliness of the situation. So I asked Tippy to come through and wear something skimpy so we could see a little thigh action and a little tit action.
Yes,
so what's up,
Lord.
Tippy?
Jesus.
Hi, this is Tippy Tall Girl.
Really?
Known as the Big Mouth Tight Throat, but it's virginal this
I'm about
week.
to say, I'm like, why you trying to be all nervous and shit acting? Stop, yo.
Nervous?
Loosen up, bro.
I'm chilling.
All right, yo, don't do that today.
Look,
I
said-
don't want the bougie Tippy right now.
you want the long entrance? Yes, this is sandpaper bag brown with the mahogany undertone.
There you go.
Get your daddy if your mammy not hating.
There you go. Talk your shit.
And the original WAP.
Yo, okay, that's what's up. She's a hip hop fan, and of course, speaking of hip hop, yo, we got one of the new gods in the building, yo. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going to throw you in the old school yet, bro. You still got
new gods.
you still got a few albums to go before we can do that, yo.
Yeah, man, I still got a lot of fucking work to do.
You know what I'm saying? One of the new gods.
God niggas walking around and
Facts. I wanted to give you a little New York vibe. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? East Baltimore all day, nigga. J. Royale was in the motherfucking building,
You know
nigga.
what I mean?
I'ma say it, nigga.
Totally stole my little intro moment.
You know what I'm saying? BBC, you know what I mean? My nigga, I'm in the building.
Oh, family.
Yeah,
yo.
with.
Appreciate you coming back through and fucking with your boy.
Anytime, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't bring niggas in my crib like that, yo.
Anytime.
I don't bring niggas in my crib like that.
It's been a long time since I had to slip in niggas' crib. You heard me?
That's the truth. That's
I
the
wasn't
truth.
always rhyming and shit.
I'll make sure to check my drawers to see if all of my money's still in there, and you know.
I gotta check these drawers.
All right, that's not. All right, pause. Pause no homework. I ain't like how none of that went. You know what I'm saying? But yo,
we here though. We in the building.
Drawers is me.
Man.
Okay, you wore drawers? Okay,
Sir.
congratulations.
I said
man.
checking.
Oh, okay.
my bad.
No, I don't have any
We
underwear.
go through the junk drawers.
You know what I mean?
Very interesting.
Y'all, I just want y'all to know this ain't the first time he's been on the platform before.
Nah, definitely not.
Yo, we've had multiple interviews in the past.
J.
Yo,
Royale is family. yo.
J. Royale is definitely family.
Family.
I kicked him out of the family for like a good year. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad at the music industry for like a year and a half.
It happens.
I was on some fuck nigga shit.
It happens.
But he brought me back around, yo. That nigga
Sure.
dropped a classic album.
Sounds emotional.
Yeah, it really was.
Sure.
I had to drop a whole.
nigga shit.
He dropped
Straight
a
facts.
whole classic on a nigga.
Definitely did.
A whole classic. I'm sitting there like I seen it on the gram. The album cover was fire. First of all,
Thank you.
Tell us
So-
about it. I want to know.
this Ivory Stew project. Hold on, let me hold it up
That's it
for
right
those
here?
for
Yeah.
those at home. So we got the skateboard here. You know what I'm saying? We got hold on. The vinyl is behind me, but let me put this vinyl. Let me bring that vinyl forward.
Branding 101.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? We got the vinyl. We got
You
the
know what I mean?
CDs.
Somebody cleaning up.
You know what I mean?
Pass that around.
So-
you know,
this
check
is
it out.
nice.
Since you the genius, I already when I saw the title Ivory Stoop, it meant something special to me. But
Facts.
please tell people why you chose the name of Ivory Stoop.
You know what I'm saying? I chose Ivory Stoop because you know, I felt like the stoop. I'm from East Baltimore, and you know we could go back to our roots. You know what I'm saying? The stoop in Baltimore is special. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they
Facts.
would come outside and they would clean these stoops. You know what I'm saying? And it made the community better. The upgrade, you know, upgrading the community. It was clean, and you know what I'm saying. You had that on the cover. It shows that. And then as time went, you know what I'm saying, the stoop then turned into the trap.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That dilapidated where, you know, your hustling would go on,
Yep.
where your hanging out would go on, where a lot of, you know, shit would happen, you know, in the streets. And I looked at the stoops as to I looked at that synonymous to, you know, the hip hop that, you know, a lot of people, you know, the perspective of at one point in time, you know, in the golden era, it had substance, you know, and then, you know, as time went on, the young guys got involved, and then they started like not giving a fuck, sort of like the Stoop. You know what I'm saying? They started mumbling and like, you know, not really doing their homework on the history of hip hop and, you know, the freestyle and graffiti and just, you know, the upbringing of the culture. And I looked at that and I said, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna make something focusing on the Stoop, and the Stoop being my metaphor, sort of like hip hop. You know, and I took that and I made I created a whole story around it, which the story is my story, but you know, we formatted it to the hip hop that we all know and love, and it's a beautiful story if you ask me. You know what I'm saying?
It's like back in the day, yo, they cherished the Stoop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they had to make sure it was clean, it was perfect, it was
to be.
sparkly clean.
Exactly.
And now, you know, it's not like that no more.
Right.
People don't cherish
It
the
lost
Stoop
its
no
value.
more. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And you defining hip hop that way is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure
How
did.
we used to cherish hip hop back in the day, and now
Right.
it's not like that. We doing rap. It's purely rap music and trap music. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's not a, you know, you ask people what hip hop is now, they're gonna tell you Lil Baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And,
It's just,
and the thing about, to piggyback off that, you know, the thing about that is, you know, everybody's you know, everybody in hip hop is very opinionated.
facts.
You know, and with social media,
Facts.
even the opinions, people with opinions that don't deserve to have an opinion
Right.
are very opinionated. So I felt as though, you know what I'm saying, like my opinions and the way I felt about hip hop, I wanted a way to present that without slandering anybody, without, you know, taking jabs at newer artists, or, you know, compromising them in their art or their craft and shit like that. So it's like I had something to say, but I had to figure out a professional way to say it without, you know, self-proclaimed
Facts.
and you know, niggas not doing it how I'm doing it, and what do you call that? I wanted to be able to say, yo, come into my world and let's, you know what I'm saying, let me show you how I present my art, and maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe you could take pointers, or maybe we can have a conversation based off what I have to offer and what you have to offer. And, you know what I'm saying, maybe we could find somewhat of a medium, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's too many niggas, I feel like, you know, that they got their opinions, but it's like, nigga, fuck you do to earn your opinion.
Right.
Nigga, you can post all day on how nice you are or how you the best, but you need something that's gonna have to prove that.
Yeah, you gotta
niggas-
put that work out. You know what I
Niggas
mean?
is only coming with they little Facebook freestyles that they only drop 6-7 months.
Facts.
And it's like, oh, that's not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Shots have been
Well,
fired.
I'm about to say, let me say something. I could tell you a wordsmith. When you said synonymous, and in the same sentence you also said dilapidated, I was like, I'm gonna have to go listen to this.
Well, I
And shout out,
appreciate that.
speaking of East Baltimore, you know I'm from Eden and Eager, so
So
shout
know.
out
So
to
you,
East Baltimore. I'm
You're
here for
familiar.
it.
You're
Boy.
familiar with the Stoops.
We in here with two
importance
dirty
of the
East Side
Stoop.
niggas?
You know what I mean?
Don't do that.
Don't you invite these
I'm trying to
East
come to
Side
grips
niggas
with it
in?
right
Baltimore,
now.
I'm
Like,
sitting here
some
telling you.
dirty East Side niggas.
It's
boy, I
a
tell you.
blicky in the building. Just know what the
There's
fuck
multiple
that means.
blickies in the building.
Just because
There
East
you
Side
go.
niggas ain't the only ones that carry blickies.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
a
Yeah,
fact.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
definitely might be holding something myself.
That's cool. Now that we all have established that we have guns,
Feel
let's
right
move
at
on.
home.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Feel right at home. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody doing that crazy today.
Fuck yeah.
So, all right. So that's crazy because like you took the Stoop thing to a deeper level. Because when we did the review and then we've had some conversations about it on different shows, where I was just telling people like the Stoop is actually not only synonymous to this area. You know what I mean? Like they have a version of it, but it's different. It's a different type of a stone that they use in New York. You know what I'm saying? And different, but like the whole like row houses being so close together and stuff like that. That's really just this area. And for you to choose that picture and put all that, I was like, yo, that was such a Baltimore moment.
As soon as I seen it, I knew exactly what it was about.
Right.
Dope,
and then to press play and hear this vintage production, bro. Like it's so rich. It's not overproduced with 1,000 sounds in it. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something, yo. I really hate about New York production. Sometimes it's just loud as fuck.
Shout out to New York production. I didn't say that.
No disrespect. I'm not disrespecting nobody, but I'm just saying, like, it can be very loud and annoying. But with this album, it was soulful. It was rich.
Facts.
But it didn't sound loud. It had its own complete vibe to it. You know what I mean? And then with the skits, made that shit perfect.
Fire.
You know what I mean? It was such a ease ride. Like I was telling you on the phone, like, bro, I rode the DC and back just on this joint on repeat, not skipping no records. You know what I mean? And I was just like, yo, bro, you got everybody sounding crazy right. Like, yo, I was like, is that Boss Man out here? Bringing back that vintage Boss Man sound?
Shout out to the Baltimore big homie, man. I had that record was near and dear to my heart because, you know, an aspiring MC from here coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the era that I did, you know, and paying close attention to Baltimore hip hop. Being in the same studio with somebody of, you know, his stature, it meant a lot, you know what I'm saying? And you know, the way he came in, he was very professional, and I was more nervous than anybody in there because it's just like, wow, what is this man going to come in and say, and how's he going, you know, kill me on the track or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And
he didn't, by the way. Yo, you killed it, but
just his presence alone, though. You know, he
came in, out. Yeah.
He's professional. You know what I'm saying, and you could tell that he was, you know what I'm saying. He's a legend, to Baltimore. You know what I'm saying, and he got right to work, and you could just see he earned his stripes, and I could see why just by that studio session. Showed a lot of love, and y'all came out very dope. Shout out to Buzz, man.
So, like, when you first began conceptualizing the project, did you have the name of the album, or were you just like working on records and then, you know what I mean? How did the process start?
Well, for this particular joint, you know what I'm saying? I knew I had in my head. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew the direction that I wanted to go in, and Ogun, you know what I'm saying? Who's you know what I'm saying? I recorded the whole shit with. It just. I told him what my dream was, and with me and Ogun, it's like it's a lot of arguing. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
that's
yo,
normal.
So you were with Ogun in the studio?
Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because our arguments turn into what I call magic,
inspiration.
Exactly, and very inspiring because it's like Ogun, you know, he's an elder, you know what I'm saying? He's the bigger brother, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So his perspectives on things are somewhat yesterday's perspectives, but you know what I'm saying? He knows how to rebrand and, you know what I'm saying, bring that love and that energy into today's art. So me being the, you know what I'm saying, the gung-ho, nah, yo, this is not gonna work, that's not gonna. It's a lot of combativeness with me and him. Mm-hmm. But when we lock in and, okay, we're going to agree to disagree, but let's just try it.
That's right. Me and Jay.
And then, and the outcome is always, bro, you was right. Nah, yo, you was right. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's right is like a never ending, it's like a ongoing chess game.
Yeah, but at least you know you got somebody that loves you enough
and cares
and loves your art enough, right?
And
to have those arguments and to go back and forth. You know what I mean? It's so important, bro.
Sometimes it's miracles in the madness. I'm telling you, like
that's very true.
Y'all was just going to work.
I'm still trying to find a miracle in your madness. Okay, it's still insanity.
Ogun is one of my guardian angels. Like I was throughout the making of this joint and the last joint. You know what I'm saying? He was there. And shit got really, really, really fucking rough. And like, yo, the fuck, he helped me weather the storm. And till this day, like yesterday, he called me with concerns about the new joint. You know what I'm saying? And how we rolled out. And it was like, all right, boom, adjust this, adjust that. And I did it. And it worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you're always right. He's like that parent. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but you gotta give him credit. I mean, there's not a lot that I can publicly say about all of the stuff he's done for Baltimore in the music scene behind the scenes, but he's been involved with a lot of successful campaigns out of our city. Man. You know what I mean? Whether it was him just sideline doing stuff to help or him being intricately involved, he's been there. So, you know, he may not be he wasn't focusing on your style of music per se, but at the same time, like taking somebody from 0 to 1,000 is like, that's a part of his DNA for real. So like, it's beautiful. And I don't care what year, like since before I even met Ogun, he's always championed you. From the beginning, like he's always felt like you were his protege. Like, yo, Jay Royale is gonna be that nigga.
I take ownership of that.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, him being on the phone, because I talked to you, I called him. He was just like, I told y'all niggas, like, you know what I mean? He's so proud of you. He's like, yo, and he was like, he ain't even done yet. Yo, we locked and loaded for the new shit. And I'm like, yo, all right, bro. Keep it moving, keep it grinding. You know what I mean?
I love when hood niggas love on other hood niggas. I just love it.
Yeah, man. That's
we're gonna pause this.
No, not like that.
Yeah, I just want to.
I'm talking about, you know, when they show that, you know, that they just care about each
other. We're talking about down low niggas, yo.
No, I didn't say
no, we seen that. You took that to a whole nother level. That's a whole nother place. So like, we ain't even bring that into the conversation.
Always gotta take it left.
Yeah, shout out to Ogun, yo. He saved my life a couple times, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Big bro shit.
And I shout out Ogun because he's helped me out on the business side with VVC Radio and doing a bunch of stuff throughout the years. And he's definitely been a great mentor. So shout out to Ogun. And if you don't know who Ogun is, go through our YouTube channel. And then we did a whole sit down with Ogun, and he breaks down his history in the game, and he even talked about Jay Royale.
Thanks.
So like, you know what I mean? Definitely do that to get familiar with the game. Now, I remember last time Griselda was in town, Tippy went to the concert.
I sure did.
And didn't take me, which is totally cool.
Oh my god.
It's totally cool.
Supposed to be
I had an entanglement.
You didn't go to that one?
Nah,
I
had an entanglement around the time that Griselda was going on, but it was an amazing concert.
CJ,
amazing entanglement.
She's in a Griselda type of girl, yo. She's into that boom bap hip hop crazy shit.
That's dope.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think she got some rhymes in the tuck that she ain't broke out yet, but
we gonna have to hear what's in the rhymes, but
16. I got
so Tippy.
So Jay, like, all right, so before even this album came out, you and Ill Conscious got on a run, man. Y'all, it seemed like it just took you a minute, but you and Ill Conscious got together, y'all caught a wave, and y'all started touring worldwide. And, you know, just looking at your gram, y'all have been interacting with people of so many different cultural backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? So many different types of individuals.
We created a wave.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me correct you.
So you spit the rhymes that I can understand. Ill Conscious gives me words that I ain't never heard. You know, he's got a really complex, you know, with the structure of the I'll be like, bro, I gotta listen. I don't have enough time to go back to try to decipher all of the rhymes that he spit. Right. But then you'll come in and I'll be like, yeah, I know exactly what this nigga talking about. Like, yeah, I'm with this nigga right now.
Let me dumb it down.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But off of that, like, you know what I mean? What has it been like? Please tell me about your experience traveling the world, you know what I mean, touring and meeting all these people. Like, what is it like? How do you even communicate? You in Germany or you in blah, 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 when they all talking da 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 da. Like, they first language is da da da. It's not English.
I used to live in Germany.
You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to you.
You talk that German shit?
Not really. Look, I'm a military brat. All I know how to say is like Speckle Sie Deutsch. You know, like
Speckle Sie Deutsch.
Can I speak German?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That sounded
do you drink Heinekens?
What's wrong with drinking Heinekens?
There you go. You fucking with me. You cool with me. You know what I'm saying?
Having a passport is sexy. Y'all need to get a if you ain't got a passport, you need to fucking get a passport. Tap them passports
up, cause it's I mean, you see what's going on. You know what I mean?
You gotta
if we get through this, that passport is get it and go. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to tap into the question. You know what I'm saying? But that is so important that you get those tattoos on your passport because it might not happen again. You know what I'm saying? You never know when shit's gonna be on some shit where you can't go anywhere.
Right. Jay Royale gives me these goddamn Raekwon vibes. The way you just turn word, you gotta get your tattoos on your passport.
Real though.
What? I never thought about that.
I'm over here like, ladies, fuck that. Fly me out to Florida. Fly me to fucking Maldives or some shit.
Yeah, man. That's watch Jay Royale goes, I'm smoking broccoli. You smoking broccoli, son? That's that Raekwon shit. You be like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Linking with my nigga Ill Conscious in this shit was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't take anything away from the learning experience, the friendship, you know what I'm saying, and just that nigga keeping me sharp with writing these rhymes.
That's a fact.
If I know that I'm about to embark on a song with ill, it you know, certain shit just don't fly. It's
That's what I'm about to say. You gotta be on your best bullshit.
Right, you could be 8 bars in and it's like, nah, that ain't. Let me go
gotta
back in, you know what I'm saying? Let me freak it like this, you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, for real, just okay, so the merch, ill. Like, yo, your merch game, bop, bop, bop. You know what I'm saying? And it's like picture the nigga that's on the stoop and he making money. And then that nigga that just lost his job. And like, yo, peace, yo, how can I, you know?
Right. Put me on.
Right. And the nigga's just like, man, yo, you sure you ready for this?
Right.
Nigga, you know, we selling drugs. I want you to know that. You know what I mean? I want you to know what's involved with this shit. That's me and ill.
Right.
And I'm on my shit like, my nigga, I just lost my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up. And you know what I'm saying? I gotta put food in. And my nigga ill like, man, yo, meet me here tomorrow. And man, I'm reeing up. When my re-up come in, I might, you know,
break you off a
hit
piece.
you off. You know what I'm saying? Nah, yo, you ain't gonna start on the stoop. You gonna start at the end of the block. You gonna look out. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see how you do from there.
That's
and
honorable.
Then, exactly. And before you know it, I'm sitting next to yo on the stoop. Nigga, you ain't even gotta touch the pack.
You gotta earn your stripes.
We got our own niggas on the motherfucking corner looking out. We
That's
good. We got an operation going. So you know what I'm saying? Just
That's why ill conscious don't fuck with a lot of niggas.
like, yo,
he don't fuck with a lot of niggas.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that nigga's deadly. So it's like it's important that he moves in silence because, like you say, when the nigga talk, the shit that he say,
Be real
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Some niggas gotta push the rewind button. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you dealing with when you dealing with certain motherfuckers, you gotta make it your business not to have to make them repeat themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just looked at his
If
IG.
you-
he looks serious.
Right. If
I'm
you
like,
in a-
yo,
if
look
you
like
in
a
a-
real
if you in
dog
an
body.
interview-
Like,
Yeah.
Picture being in front Jay-Z at a brunch and asking him what he said again
That's
because
a
you was
point.
checking your phone.
yeah, that's dumb. Yeah.
The nigga gonna say, yo, get him out of here.
Fuck out of here. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get him the fuck out of here. And you know what I mean? Like, yo, for real, in your heart, you gotta know when the fuck to put that on silent.
Fact.
You gotta know when to egg those calls. You gotta know when a nigga's talking to listen. And ill conscious to me, you know what I'm saying, was one of those niggas. And then on top of that, he's my man. So it's like, all right, boom. You know, I don't look at niggas like we neck and neck or you my competition. I'm on my shit like, nigga, I could get rich with this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I could get rich with this nigga. I could do some shit with this nigga. And then, you know what I'm saying, him being connected with the Dirt Return and God Grams, them niggas had it planned out, you know what I'm saying, the way it's like, yo, why are we gonna wait for niggas to validate us to make our moves?
That's a fact.
I ain't gotta be on these niggas fucking top 5 lists. Niggas ain't gotta be on these niggas radar of who the fuck is the best when niggas ain't leaving Baltimore. Where the fuck your 25K followers don't know you outside of fucking
Local
DC?
pedestrian.
Nigga. and niggas is like, nigga, we jumping in the whip, we going to Philly, we going to New York, we going to Jersey, and we rocking shows.
Yeah.
And my love for hip hop and being on a stage is that drive, my nigga. It's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Whatever role you got for me to play, if I could be on a motherfucking stage and I could have one single in the air. If I jump off of that stage after we put on a killer show and get everybody's information that I can, that one single goes from you 3 motherfuckers that I'm sitting with now to 6 more, to 10 more,
Yeah, brand
to
yourself.
20 more.
Yeah.
Who's this nigga on this single?
Market
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how I looked at it.
That's
We
a fact.
go, we kill some shit, and then I'm a people person already. Yo, what do you do? Are you a videographer? Are you a producer? Whatever it is you do in this beloved thing we call hip hop, let's connect. I'ma like your shit, post it. I'ma like it. I'ma post it. comment. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, from there, I've met some very important pieces to the puzzle. You know, just being alongside of some great niggas, man, with goals and drive. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, the fuck, you always going. I don't give a fuck. You might not hear another nigga say my name as much, but you always gonna hear the niggas' names that put me in position or that I'm close to. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's me. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put it out there.
All right, so back to
them niggas taught me a lot. Shout out to El Conscious.
No, it's definitely, that was a deep answer, way deeper than the fun stuff I was trying to get to. So
let's
like,
get to the fun shit. Though.
The fun shit is how the fuck do you talk to niggas that can't speak English, bro? You go to a country. How do you navigate that? Like,
it's a translation app.
You said, oh damn, I didn't even know that. Okay,
yeah, but my dumb ass, I'm still you know what I'm saying? I'm still on East Baltimore time, no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't do that.
A motherfucker that knows perfect English. Here I am still, you know, sending him some shit like, yo, do you understand what I'm saying?
Instead of using Google Translate, like, nigga.
You know what I mean? It'd be a nigga like, yeah, I've been talking English all my life. And I'll be like, damn, yo. I be feeling stupid.
My bad, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the fuck, hip hop, it'll be a motherfucker that doesn't know English. But they know the words of your rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, the fuck, when you come in contact with certain niggas, all of that shit plays its role. And with them, like they been the friends. I couldn't go on the tours that they went on.
Right.
So they, you know, stepped out and did all that. But when they've gone, I FaceTime with them niggas. They like, yo, they asking about you. Niggas is in where Royale at, blah, 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 blah. So the love, you know what I'm saying? The love is there. They ask about it, nigga. And it's like, yo, I ask about them. And a lot of the people from the engineers to cut work, you know, Belgium, Australia, you know, France, a lot of that love comes from over there. And, you know, that speaks in volumes. That just tells niggas like, why am I worried about a Baltimore listen?
That's a fact.
Why am I worried about Baltimore hip hop and where it's at and the confusion of it, where it's like you got cities and area codes and zip codes that absolutely love what you're doing.
It puts everything in perspective.
Yeah, you ever walk away from an argument?
Go to fucking Paris at least once in their life, but only stay like 3 days.
Yeah.
So I mean, but all right. So say for instance, you go to New York, and New York is obviously the Mecca. But this is definitely a larger market for the style of music that you create. Is there a barrier of entry for you? Meaning that are people apprehensive and reluctant to fuck with you, talk to you, interact with you until you hit the stage? Is it that kind of like, I don't fuck with you, you ain't from around here type of vibe? Or do people kind of know about you and be like, oh, all right, I'm embracing you out the gate?
Well, me personally, if you, and like, Ogun can attest to this. Before I even get on stage, like I say, I'm a cool nigga.
Right.
I'm already in a cypher somewhere, clicking with niggas, drinking with niggas, and talking about how dope the show is. Mm-hmm. And then I'll come off stage and they be like, yo, why the fuck you ain't even say you rhyme? Like, I ain't even know you was performing tonight. And you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when I met Ogun, it was on some shit like, yo, I fuck with what y'all doing, the Gritty Gang. Y'all killing shit. And you know, he's like, thank you, bro. But he just thought that I was there with a nigga.
Right.
And whole time in my head, I'm like,
I'm about to smash this.
When the time come, I'm like, yeah, yo, now that the smoke is clear, y'all be rhyming too. Mm-hmm. And it's like, let me hear something. Cause the average motherfucker is like, no. I rhyme. That's their introduction.
That's the first thing they do.
I'm the best nigga.
Hello, my name's Mr Royale. Right.
I'm the flyest nigga here.
I'm the future.
Shit's cool now. Wait till you hear me rhyme. And it's just like, you know, and that comes from me not considering anybody to be a threat.
Facts.
Nobody's a threat to me because, you know, the hustle is going to treat you how you got to create that shit for it to come. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, yo, the way that you're doing things is you're clearly following the rules. I'm a rule breaker, my nigga. I break the rules. I'm here to go against. If you had set in your mind, no, you're supposed to do it like this, and then step 2 and step 3. There's no fun to that.
He just act real old school Baltimore.
Ain't
You know,
no
you
fun.
just,
Ain't no
you know
fun
what I
in
mean?
that.
Like old school Baltimore,
yeah.
they be
Ain't
like,
no fun in
like,
that.
Yeah.
no, I don't give a shit who you are.
Yeah, he pulled up in an escort
Fuck,
on
who you
15s. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I knew he was solid.
Yo, he had the hatchback. You feel me?
I judge niggas off their J's.
I jumped out of a hat.
Off their J's. I knew he
jumped out
was
of a hat.
solid when I seen this J.
Oh, you
I
seen the
was
J?
like,
Yeah, yeah. He came with the fresh J's on.
Yeah,
He came with the fresh J's on.
Fours.
He came to shit on me for real.
Yeah, so why niggas just like, nigga, we gotta pull up in the whip. Like I say, I'm jumping out of a hack. And in that hack, I'm on my shit like, yo, is it all right to drink? Can I drink
right.
in here?
That's lit.
Can I drink in the hack? All right,
My
come on, yo.
was a hack.
We going to But yeah,
Damn.
yo, so
I forgot about hacking, boy. Cause Uber been and popping and
My
Uber and Lyft.
granddaddy was a hack.
Hack,
and maybe,
hack.
Fucking
son.
hack.
Hack and maybe.
I still see a
son.
nigga every now and then with their hand real low, like they trying to keep it a secret.
Go
Like,
to
yo,
Pennsylvania
you
I saw the
Avenue,
Baltimore
nigga.
City
I
Police.
ain't-
My damn
I
grandpa
ain't
was a
picking
hack.
your retarded ass up, nigga. You ain't got get over, nigga. Get out the way.
Shit.
The hack is
Yo,
cheaper.
if
That's
you
why I knew a nigga cared about you. He like, yo, let me get you a hack. I was like, okay.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh boy.
I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga.
You about to get
you
you about to get your day to hack
catch
home.
the bus. You ain't gotta be on the bus all
You
day.
ain't
Let
gotta
me
do
get you
that, baby.
directly home.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get you a
Hey,
hat.
call, hey, look, hey, call me when you get there. Let me know you got there
Hey,
safe.
Oh,
Like you had.
Put you in a car with this complete
Like-
stranger
like-
that has no registration to be a part of any service. But I want to make sure you get home safe because the hack is safe.
Yo, it even get crazier because it's like, yo, in the back of that hack, it's like, yo, who you like? Who you
Exactly.
like?
Yeah,
Don't listen there,
You fucking with this? Yeah. Let's see what it's about.
The fuck? And then a hacker nigga call you, man. Somebody done stole my CD. Hey, Neff, somebody done stole my CD that you gave me, man. Give me another one.
That's a fact.
Great promotion, man.
Nice.
And
Because they
That's a
definitely still
fact.
got a CD player in the
man,
car.
I've been
Hey.
outside since a kid, man. I've been out here.
Yeah, you ain't got to give them the dates, bro. Don't worry about it. Look. It's been outside. You've been outside for a little while.
Peace, bro.
A little
You know what I'm
while.
saying?
You see
Yeah,
him.
man.
Now, all
Fuck
right.
this shit, yeah.
Now we used to talk so much. We used to love the damn. I forgot what's the name of the Decline album,
Decline.
right? I was like, yo, this nigga
Decline.
Decline shit was lit back in the
Decline
day.
was
Fire.
But I'm sorry, when you put this out, it kind of like it really shitted on the Decline.
Swap it out.
It really did. All right, so
I wasn't saying shitting on
it
that.
wasn't
Just gotta
shitting.
swap it
But
out.
it was
It's
just a
point.
whole.
Right.
Yo,
It was like an
point,
overshadow.
Yeah,
It was
it
like
really,
overshadow.
really overshadowed. And I didn't think that was really possible for real,
Right.
because it was such a vibe. So, like, what was the difference in the mindset going from the Decline to the Aries Stoop?
Shout out my nigga Jamil Honesty. He's another up and coming hungry ass MC killing shit. And I would talk to him often about, you know, rollouts, how to put something out, you know, different ideas, brainstorming. And he said, Jay, he was like, yo, you're never gonna please everybody.
That's a fact.
You're never gonna please everybody. And the thing about it is, it's like, yo, if you create in barbershop talk, you've won. You're successful. So my thing was, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, once you put energy into the universe, it's no longer yours. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I'm creating the Decline, it's our baby. It's dead our heart. We're on to something. But once we release it into the air, you might not like the intro.
Right.
You might not like the female. Where's the female tracks? Where's your hit?
Where's the
You
female
know
track?
what I'm saying?
Go
You
ahead.
know we be looking for it though.
Right.
Yeah, you gonna be
Because
like, "Bust it, baby."
that's part of the rules. But my thing is, by the time being the artist and going into the danger room and actually, you know, being the creative, by the time I hand you this body of work, man, we probably in the third quarter of our next, you know, body of work.
Right.
It's old to me. So it's like, all right, a nigga called me with everything, every flaw. Yo, I like the joint, but the intro is fucked up. And it's like, I've learned to agree with everything. Yo, you know what? Yo,
That's different.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah,
Yo, you know,
absolutely right.
I wasn't even gonna go with that intro.
Right.
Fucked up, we did. Yo, next time, I'm gonna take your
Next
advice.
time. Everything is
I agree with everybody. Man, shit, look at the post.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
humble,
Yo, we killed shit. Ain't nobody nicer than my team. You'll see me in the comments. Cause niggas know. Cause niggas know you the nicest. Cause niggas know you killing them.
It's something about
That's what you're supposed to do.
That humble, but it's like you got the grandiose. So I mean, everybody don't want those.
Because you're old.
The braggadocious, but you know, like
the work
like,
will speak for itself. The work will speak for itself.
And every bitch don't necessarily like the girl tracks. Like I said, I'm at Griselda concerts. You ain't even gotta have a hook for my shit.
Shit,
Yeah, they ain't
some real
gonna
shit.
get into that.
Griselda still ain't got a girl song.
It's a chapter. It's a chapter of my book. You know what I'm saying? Dedicated to them niggas. For
That's a fact. I'm not trying to get out the gate. You know, yo. So Jay Royale, tell us about Griselda. You know what I mean? That's whack.
Sunday, man. We got all day.
You know what I mean?
We got all day, man.
You know what I mean?
But yeah.
I think you. I really wish we had time to go through your whole musical history because it's a phenomenal storyline for real.
It is dope. Yo.
You know what I mean? It's definitely dope. Like, but the thing that I feel like people don't really pay attention to, and they should, is your unending love for the genre.
Facts.
And how it formulates every freaking decision you make.
It does.
In the game.
It does.
That in itself is rare.
I fight for it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? To decide, yo, I've already recognized that I'm not gonna be Drake out here. You know what I'm saying? Unless, you know, not saying that it's not possible.
Yep.
But just knowing that, yo, I've chosen this lane, this style of music, and I love it so much that, yo, it don't matter what the outcome is. This is where I'm gonna be at, and I want to do the best I can to represent that.
Facts.
Because this is what I love.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A lot of people will be like, I love this genre, and then the production be trash, and they still spitting whack ass rhymes, and they like, yo, but I still love this shit. And you be like, but you're not doing justice.
Sure did.
Behind the art form.
Sure did.
But it's like you've built a team of individuals around you that have mastered whatever they, yo, Ill Conscious is a master at what he does, man.
Exactly.
Ogun is a master in the world he does.
Absolutely.
Architects is the Illuminati for real out this bitch for real. Y'all niggas, y'all gonna understand when I say that one day. But you know what I mean? You've gotten yourself into such a beautiful space.
Right.
That it, to me, I'm like, I wasn't surprised when the shit took off. I wasn't surprised when people was like, yo, did you hear the, like, cause I listen to Where's Buffy, so them niggas was the first ones to go, Aries Stoop is the, and I'm just like, yeah, you late ass niggas, I know, you love Jay Royale now, thanks, cause JS1 probably put you on, but anyway, whatever, as long as you're singing his praises, hey, I'm the first out here, bro.
Cut that out, yo.
I love niggas first.
Jay-Z said, as long as your math is fast, if your reading is slow.
Facts. You know what I mean?
Let that sink in, my nigga.
Exactly.
Fuck.
As long as I'm multiplying niggas out here, it don't really matter, yo.
Nigga, if your math is good, nigga, we gonna hire you because you know them numbers, my nigga.
That's a fact.
Fuck.
You see
Mayweather.
grimy nigga.
That's a fact. And because you from East Side, the griminess is just kind of way,
it's kind of natural.
I really feel like
natural.
it's kind of East Side.
kinda
Like,
natural.
Gems over there.
Because we West Side niggas, and that's what we do.
I mean,
Shout out to all them DDH niggas, man.
What?
Down the hill niggas.
What
You
kind
feel what I'm
of
saying?
gems
Fuck.
is on the East Side?
me,
Dirt?
nigga.
Yeah, it's a lot of dirt on East Side.
Bro.
It's like, what we say? I'll be over there say down, like,
Bro.
over here, like,
Slow down, bro. You killing us.
Only gems
I
are.
feel like people from the East Side, they all means the one. I don't care what
Nigga.
nobody. They like we put that shit on our back.
The
That-
8
that is a
bus,
fact.
the 8 bus, the 5
Tell
bus.
them what bus it is.
Nigga, John Hopkins,
Hey,
the
listen.
subway, nigga.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
We there.
Come
That's a
on,
fact.
son.
Sound good.
You said sound good. Yes.
Sound good. That don't it looks something totally different.
You won't see that nigga around at 2 a.m. He won't be in,
Yeah.
he won't be on the east at 2 in the morning.
See what I'm
That's a
saying? That's
fact.
that grimy
That's a
dirty
Be
shit
at
right there.
home, yo.
You can come to the West Side and be comfortable.
Yeah, you a lie. You a whole lie. Shit, I live up the street.
He said you can
Every
come
time
to
I turn
West
around,
Side
they
and
on
be
murdering.
comfortable.
West Side niggas.
Nah, yo, shout out to everybody.
Yeah. I mean, we have this argument on the show all of the time, but like they're like, because I say the best representation of Baltimore is you got Lord Scooter with his wearing jewelry, he always fresh with the outfit, West Side ass,
West Baltimore.
and then you had Moose that literally had mud in the name of his
That's
come
a
up.
dirty
You know what I
East Side
mean?
still.
Just perspective.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Dirty
saying?
But at the end of the day,
Now, everybody chasing that bag.
Everybody chasing that.
trying to
It's
get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and you
Everybody trying to
had
get
had Jay Royale from the East Side and
Yeah,
Boss
man.
Man from the East Side. You see how
Yeah.
grimy them
No,
niggas
that's
is?
Terrible.
And he carry.
That's
and he carry.
terrible.
But I don't care what
Yeah.
nobody say. My mood is still on Keenan right now.
You still a Keenan nigga?
That's still right.
think
My
Keenan
mood
from
is
the
on
East Side
Keenan.
too.
Yeah, West Side nigga.
I don't know if
I'm
he a
about
West
to give
Side
me a
East Side
bucket
nigga.
today. fucking with
But yo,
We
shout
got
out to him.
We gotta see-
Shout out
we
to
gotta
him,
see.
yo. But
locals.
it's love.
Ill and them, Ill Conscious, Dirt Platoon, they West Baltimore niggas.
Exactly
go.
what I'm
Let's
saying. You
go.
see what I'm
You know, I just
saying?
gotta come
Ill
together
Conscious
at
is a
some
fly
point.
nigga.
You see how I come together when niggas
Exactly.
on
You
stage.
gotta come together.
You know what I'm
East
saying?
side and west
One
gotta
day
connect.
I'm a stage dive, bro. I swear to God.
Yo.
One day I'm a
Alright,
stage
I'ma
dive.
make
I'm
sure
a
I-
comedian and I'm gonna stage
One
dive.
day I'm gonna fuck-
next
yo,
time
I'm
I feel
jumping
somebody
out
gonna
there.
touch
Just
my
Let me know so I can hit the
titties,
gym
going
ahead of
to
time.
go.
So I
Might do.
can. I
though.
want to
They
make
gonna touch my
sure.
titties, though. They gonna
But
try to grab my
they
pussy.
gonna try.
Yes.
No, they going
I
to.
hope I'm standing right there.
Hey, wait, he like,
He said, I'm going to.
bitch.
Come to me, love. Come to me.
I got you.
They say you need help. They say you need help. They say you need some help. Come here.
Yo, you's a fool, bro. You's a fool.
man.
All right, so let's get into it, bro.
we get into a commercial?
Benny,
Let's talk that
Benny
shit.
Butch.
Commercial.
Huh?
Can we get into a commercial?
Not today. We're not doing
No
no
commercials
commercials
today?
This is a special
Ain't no
episode.
commercial shit here. This boom bap hip hop.
Yeah, yeah.
yo.
Is that dirty?
Yeah, ain't no
Yeah,
commercials,
I know.
man. It's Netflix.
Well, we can't. We about to start talking about
It's Netflix.
Benny the
This
Butcher
binge
and
watching.
Let's talk
and
about Benny.
Conway. So
Binge watching
how did
shit.
Jay
Now
Griselda
tap
connect
in.
happen?
All right, so
Oh shit, my bad.
no,
Good
no,
job.
no,
Good job.
That's that
I'ma buy
stage
one,
diving.
though.
That's that stage
I'ma buy
diving.
one, though.
But no, yo, let's tap into it. Griselda. Shout out those brothers, man. They rule the world right now. But we saw that shit early, man. And with West Side Gun, Benny and Conway, you know, me and my producer's name is Ray Sosa. You know, and like yo, his beats got that dusty, grimy, you know, that Mobb Deep ish. You know what I'm saying? And we're big fans of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? And we followed their progress since early on, and they were coming to Baltimore. They was opening up for the Locks. So we went. It was at Soundstage, and Ill, Dirt Platoon, all them niggas. We were all fans of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna say it like me and my nigga Soch just had this secret. You know what I'm saying? No, we were all fans of them niggas. So they was coming and they was opening up for the Locks. And we went to that show, and you know how like the undercard and the undercard is nobody in the crowd, but the main event is like lit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like, yeah, it was just like that, and it's like, yo, I heard niggas like, yo, who are these niggas? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody, you know, niggas knew. It was sprinkled around like who knew about that movement that was about to take place. But after they performed, you know what I'm saying? They went to the back in the merch section, and they was flicking it up. West Side Gun was flicking it up. Benny and I was flicking it up. So you know, we flicked it up with them and gave them handshakes. And I'm like, yo, fuck that. I need a verse.
Right.
And the nigga looked at me as if like, yo, you the first nigga that came back
Ain't
here
you right?
with that mindset.
Right.
Damn.
Niggas, you know, niggas was on there, yo, how can I get some merch? And, you know, bop, bop, bop.
Right.
And I'm like, nah,
They
bro,
was fanning out. You was like,
I need a verse.
let's get some
Right.
work in.
This is an opportunity. I need a
Yeah,
verse.
nigga,
right.
and the nigga Benny, you know, you could tell, like, he's just like, yo, take my number. He was like, yo, take my number. You know what I'm saying? And he told me how long he was in Baltimore for. And you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, call me and let's work that shit out. And I was already prepared. Like, we already had shit, like, in the stash that was, you know, that was for other artists. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's like, nah, them niggas take precedence over.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
everything. How about that? That's
Right,
my-
because we
right.
see where it's going. So we
Right.
we first locked in with Conway, and then we locked in with Benny. And they both made the album. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of joints with both them niggas. And yo, the outcome was lovely. And then my brother lived in Harlem. So then we linked with Benny again. He had a pop-up shop going on at my man Ike from the Heights. He had a shoe store, and they did pop-up shops. So we popped up in Harlem, and Benny pulled up on us. I brought the nigga a fifth of clear liquor,
There you go.
and like right in front of my brother's house. He looked around. He like, shit, we might as well shoot the first scene right here. So, you know, a little fun fact: if you go on YouTube and watch The Iron, it's a house that we you know, we killing the scene.
Right.
And that house is my brother's house. My brother like, all right, you know, he like, yo, all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, don't need sweat that shit. She's like, all right, I'm going to the store. When I come back, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just not too many niggas on a front.
Right.
All right, boom. The nigga came
30
back,
more niggas came.
guts everywhere, empty bottles, nigga. And he like, yo, when I asked you, yo, what the fuck? I came back from the store, shit was fucked up. Sorry, Ricky, I love you, but we made history.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes
Benny the Butcher. And then, okay, so video drop. I'm pushing the fast forward button. But okay, so the video drop. Yo, this shit is crazy. And on my side, I'm climbing the, you know, the rungs of the ladder on over here in Baltimore with one of them niggas.
Right.
And then on the other side, Griselda is exploding, my
Yes.
nigga.
Having great moments.
Exactly. So think about 1 minute, like we're sitting right here. I'm walking around and, you know what I'm saying, Washington Heights, you know, the Barrio, you know what I mean, with Benny. And he, like I say, certain niggas, you shut the fuck up and you listen.
And listen.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was one of them niggas because it's like, all right, these niggas is opening up for the Locks. They on tours. They're making a crazy name for themselves. And he just like, yo, I like what you doing. He like, this is, you want to do this, you want to do that. And I'm just sitting there like, bro, this shit is crazy. And this nigga's so cool to be imputing these jewels to a young, hungry MC.
Mm-hmm.
And then I swear to God, yo, the shit gave me chills because you turn right around and the nigga is standing next to Jay-Z. And that's when the world knew that these niggas was the next up.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's when they knew. And then it was just like, yo, the thing about hip hop is you either catch the wave before it comes,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
or you gotta pay for being late to class.
Yep.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that gray area, you could tell the artists that, you know, they didn't catch the wave and they had to pay those taxes because it's like, it looks like they're riding the wave.
Right.
It looks like all of a sudden, it's like, you know what I mean? This is what you're into.
Right.
And it's like, yo, the fuck, we took to that shit like fish in water. You could tell that was our next move in hip hop.
Facts.
And it's like, if you didn't know, it's like, yo, you slept on us, you slept on them. And it's like, yo, to see my city, because when they came back, they was on tour after doing Fallon,
Right.
and all that shit. The fucking building
It
was crazy.
It was literally shoulder to shoulder.
Sound stage was
That
crazy.
shit was vibrating.
Yeah, they shouldn't have added a
And the
soundstage.
shit that's crazy about that is because I couldn't make that show. We were shooting a video with Sky Zoo, which was our first. And it's like, old Goon was like, bro, I just copped 2 tickets to the joint. Pay me the money back. Come on. And I'm like, my nigga. And then it's like when we was working everything out for the motherfucking video with Sky, he like, yeah, yo, I'm available this date. We locked in, excited for Sky Zoo to be the next thing. That I ain't even think like, damn, bro.
The show.
Damn, bro. And then, you know, I got on motherfucking I got on IG and Facebook, and I feel like, you know, niggas know that we was kind of like, you know, the first niggas to rock with them niggas. So I was like, yeah, man, yo, I got 2 tickets to the Griselda show. Throw me the bread and I'll get you in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it hurt me because you know, I wanted to be there because, you know, we just came off like, I got Conway holding up the joint because they was here prior. Conway holding up the album. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, just to run with them niggas was a beautiful thing.
Right.
And they did right. They just some real niggas.
Word.
And real recognize real. You know what I'm saying?
And I want people at home to recognize what this nigga said. He didn't say, I hit Benny in the DM and asked for free entry or, yo, put me on the list. It's, I bought the tickets.
Brought the tickets.
Right.
And then when I couldn't go, I sold the tickets.
That's how my niggas
I
is eating.
supported.
That's how niggas eat.
I
I
supported.
told him at how much the album cost. I'm trying to
Right.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
And yo, that shit was a crazy time on this joint. And then it's like, yo, when we made the transition into making, you know, the new album, which is called the Baltimore Housing Project, it was like we got a lot of pressure. It's like, all right, how are you gonna outdo the Stoop? with it being, you know, as star-studded. As
How
it
can we
is.
get more Baltimore and more meaningful than the Ivy Stoop? Murphy Holmes. Yo, hi, yeah, you don't get no more Baltimore than Murphy Holmes. Baltimore housing projects.
The
Go ahead.
shit, the fly shit about that is, it's like, you know, people like, yo, the star-studded cast, and it's like niggas wasn't stars
Right.
when we locked in.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? They
right,
stars
right.
to you now. Like niggas was hungry. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And the thing about my projects and the dialogue and the rollout and the settings that we create, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm grateful that I could reach out to a New York artist or a Buffalo artist or a Michigan artist, Willie the Kid, and they do their part, but it's still, you're still locked into that Baltimore setting. No matter on the iron, no matter where Benny's from, when you hear the track, we standing in the track.
Right.
We out here, you know what I'm saying? It's 2 a.m. and niggas got 12 more pills to sell before we could go in, hit the motherfucking bar and go to fucking the house. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, it's uncanny how it's I'll take that. It's uncanny how I could bring a nigga in and, you know what I'm saying, it still be Baltimore, because it's like when you look at The Wire, and everybody that told our story in The Wire wasn't from Baltimore.
Except for one person.
Except for one real Baltimorean, and then take that, let that sink in, and then listen to the Ivory Stoop, and do realize that it ends with Snoop getting killed. And I felt as though in the show, in the series, when Snoop got killed, that was the only thing authentic.
Yep, about the right.
And that's what ends my story on, you know what I'm saying, the Ivory Stoop.
What's my hair look like? My hair look good.
And she went out, girl. And she went out like
on some G shit.
On some fucking G shit. Like, my nigga, she knew she was going to die. Once he flashed the pistol, she like, smart nigga. How my head look. You know what I'm saying? And when she got duffed out, it was just like, that's the end of our story. Because everybody else in there, they not from Baltimore. So it's like, no matter, I wanted to reverse the roles and be the authentic character in my own shit, and the cast be whomever they wanted to be. But
that's a fact. It's
like, I wrote the script.
Right.
You're going to play this guy in this. You know what I'm saying? And all I need you to do is, you know, kill a verse.
That's a fact.
And it worked out beautifully.
So, all right. You know what I mean? I think there have been some subliminal shot, you know what I mean, about about our hometown. And I know for a fact you and I share the same sentiments when it comes down to certain things. But then there are a lot of things that we don't share the same sentiment about. So like you've made some subliminal shots about the lack of support or the lack of respect that you feel like you feel like you haven't gotten enough respect in your hometown, or you don't feel like you got enough support from?
I'll say this.
You can be honest. Don't fake. You ain't gotta.
I wouldn't lie for any platform.
Right.
It's just, you know what I'm saying, choosing your words carefully.
Okay.
You know, and
that's that grown man shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm you know, like I'm associated with all of my counterparts. Everybody here that raps, I can sit down and have a conversation with. I'm cool with them. You know, I don't want to say that there's a lack of it, but I do see that somebody else has to do it for it to be accepted. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. It's hurtful sometimes, but you take it with a grain of salt, because Facts. It's like, you know what I mean, niggas just absolutely love niggas just absolutely love the same shit that me and my niggas would do when another nigga do it.
Right.
And I think it's just the whole thing that, you know, like, you're right here, I could touch you, I could shake your hand, and you know what I'm saying, it's just that I don't know, that I guess that fantasy, like, I don't know them niggas. So I like them more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Like, it's that I look at Baltimore City like an abused child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when I have conversations about Baltimore, even when I think about the city and its consumer base, it's like an abused child that has no self-esteem.
Yeah.
So they don't, when I look at us as a mass, I'm like, oh yeah, us as consumers in Baltimore,
Right.
we've never had self-confidence. So we always care about what everybody else outside of our city thinks of us. So we immediately try to jump on.
corny.
Yeah. Oh, Hove is it? Yo, we love Hove. Yeah, Hove. Yay. And then we do
Yeah.
But like when you go to a place like the South, that niggas ain't. The reason why the South supports itself is because we rejected the South early on.
Right.
So they was like, oh, y'all don't fuck with us, then cool. Then P, you my nigga, and Birdman,
Yeah.
you my nigga, and we gonna appreciate us because nobody's gonna love us unless we love us. But Baltimore never realized that, like, yo, the moment that we start loving us
Yeah.
is when everything will change. We're slowly going through that. The
Yeah.
problem is that our generation is still ignorant in that mindset. Where the young kids, they look at Tech like he's Hove.
Yeah.
They'll look at
Yeah.
Moose like he's,
I salute them
Boosie.
niggas.
You know what I mean?
Their run. I'm proud of them niggas.
Right.
Right.
And these are artists that I see often because where I record my rhymes. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those dudes are in and out ARS. And take anything away. They real niggas. They in that
Fact.
bitch. They chiefing. They chilling. They got kids. They got aspirations. They got businesses that they trying to run. And that's just fire. And if hip hop is going to be your way out, it's if you can make it with your talent, I would never slander you.
Facts.
I would never talk down about you. But like the fine line that we walk is, okay, before all the hoopla, we deal with lyricism, right? So they say lyricism here in Baltimore, and automatically, so you run like them New York niggas, because it's the golden.
Talk
you know what I'm
your
saying?
shit.
And it was an era. It was an era to where as though Def Jam was real.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Def Jam ran the world. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
So was Loud Records. You know what I'm saying? That dealt with the Wu-Tang, the
Wu-Tang,
Punishers,
Big Pun.
Big Pun. You know what I'm saying?
All of them niggas, yo.
So it's like when they hear lyricism. Oh, New York. Nah, bro, I'm from Baltimore. But I love the fact that I could pull up in New York and get love with my New York niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
And my nigga, do you know, I put a video out with Benny and I had a New York cap on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know you got.
Oh my God.
What are you doing, Jay? You gave up your own city, yo. You turned your back on Baltimore. What have you done? I was just like,
But look at Baltimore, in the comments on the O's loss.
right.
Right.
On the Orioles loss. Worst team in the fucking.
We're fucking crabs. Like what? Everybody knows that
That's a
the vision
fact.
is already set. When
Oreos.
it comes to
That's a
Baltimore,
fact.
though.
The Baltimore Orioles should just
don't
give away tickets.
Wait,
But
wait.
we love. It
I'm
doesn't
a
matter.
fan.
We hate them and we love them. It's the same thing about our artists. We hate them. And we
I feel like
love
the
'em.
only
And
people we don't do
we're
that to is the
critical.
Ravens. I ain't never heard of Baltimore niggas.
No, they do that.
They shit on the
It's
Ravens and
worse.
they love
It's
them.
worse with the
Oh,
Ravens.
They shit on them and they love them.
It's worse with the
Y'all
Ravens.
some disrespectful
Like, you piece
motherfuckers.
of
it's
shit
worse
ass
with the
niggas.
Y'all
niggas at home
I'm
is
gonna wear this
disrespectful.
jersey in this
It's
head,
love.
but y'all some trash ass niggas. I'm gonna come to your next game.
I've had niggas call me and say, yo, the only thing I don't like about your rap shit is my New York cap.
Yeah, you should never.
My whole rap career.
Never.
It's
My
gone.
whole rap career.
It's encapsulated in
Based
the
off that
hat
New
you
York.
wore.
fucking rap
As soon as he
career.
said that, I was like, like.
But you gotta
And I took it
understand.
and ran with it.
It is.
Yep.
What it
I
is.
took it and ran with it. So if ill
Like, you're
conscious,
right. You're right.
if ill conscious gets on stage and wears the Orioles jersey, I'm gonna get up that bitch with a Blue Jays jersey just to keep niggas talking.
Oh,
And I did that shit.
That's why he got the Chicago hat on
You
today.
feel like
Oh,
that's the Jays. Come on.
You disrespectful bastard.
nobody can see those J's. You could be wearing
Disgusting.
slippers.
That's the word of the day.
But my nigga, anywhere I go, my nigga, anywhere I go, I'm on Baltimore time, my nigga. Cause I feel like if you know how to shake and move through Baltimore City,
You can shake and move through anywhere.
Shake and move
and
anyway.
nigga,
The
literally,
struggle translate. All the time. It translates.
nigga, anywhere. So
I've been everywhere
man.
I've been. When the moment I say I'm from Baltimore, niggas is scared. I don't care when I was in Crenshaw.
Niggas
when I
got
was in
these-
New
yeah,
York,
niggas
when
got
I was
these
in Houston,
Yeah,
when I was in Atlanta, when I'm in Florida, the moment I say, yeah, I'm from Baltimore, and they hear Baltimore,
Right,
they
like,
like,
alright.
Yeah,
I don't
shit
have
crazy,
no
man.
problems, bro.
Shit crazy.
We saw The Wire,
Right.
we don't want no problems.
Right.
Is it really, every
Shit
say the same
crazy.
thing, is it really that bad up there?
It's worse.
And then
It's probably worse.
But you be
worse.
feeling it. Like, you'll go places
It's worse.
and people be like, oh, this the bad part of town. You be looking around like, oh, all right.
Yo,
Yeah, like,
I said that out
nah,
loud
yeah.
to a bunch of Crips, and I was in
Yeah.
Crenshaw. I was
you
like,
was like-
this your hood, nigga?
All right.
Y'all
got palm
walls is
trees.
freshly painted.
Y'all got palm trees.
Right.
Y'all got grass.
Right.
Yo, nigga, you got a driveway,
Grass,
nigga. Fuck
nigga.
out of here, yo.
Like,
Shit be real
How
crazy.
dare you kill each other with such beauty?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with y'all, man? Sit your ass down.
Look, I would
talking
love
about
it.
bullets?
Yeah.
bullets.
I do love it. Until you get to Hollywood and you realize how weird shit is. Like, nah, I'm out this bitch. This is way too
Exactly.
weird for
No,
me.
that
Like,
shit be weird.
Yeah,
Right.
that really
Hollywood
is
is some
weird.
weird
When in
ass
Paris,
shit,
You
bro.
was looking around like, this some weird
Yeah,
ass shit.
bro.
Yeah,
Them
man.
white people be doing all type of crazy shit out
I
there.
like, you know, I like to be the controversial one. And
We see.
you know what I'm saying?
As you
To bring back that question. You
What
know,
hat
like
you
I don't,
wore on
I
the
don't feel-
album
I don't
cover?
Why
feel
that
this-
shit?
Okay, all right, you got the O's hat on the album
Yeah,
cover.
yeah.
Oh, he came correct for the album,
Yeah.
Peter.
I ain't buying it for New York.
You're right, yeah, don't be waiting on New York.
Whole rap.
This interview is over.
Drops mic.
But nah, I don't feel disrespected at all. I just feel like you know, we have a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying, to convince, you know, people like, yo, no matter where I go, whether it be lyricism or, you know, the golden grain New York type of rap, I'm rapping, nigga.
Oh no, I think
Rapping
the lyrical thing in Baltimore is being overlooked right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this new track wave is winning right now in Baltimore, and it's probably why, you know, a lot of the lyrical shit is being overlooked.
Thanks.
And no, I'm not a fan of the trap shit. I'd rather the lyrical shit. But anytime I could go and interject some lyrical shit, niggas is looking at me like,
Yeah, who is this?
what
nigga?
is this?
Yeah,
Why?
whose man's is this?
Like, why?
Kind of like what he just said, like the abused child. You know, everybody's trying to denounce their parent
Yeah.
shit. So whatever came before them, they be like, "Oh, we don't like that."
We
We
don't
like,
like
you know,
that.
understand what I mean?
We don't like that.
But when the shit is real, when the shit is lit, they can't. They can't.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
Of course, because don't nobody want to be last to the party.
hey,
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be the first.
Facts.
But they don't want to be the last.
either. Facts.
So as soon as you start
Facts.
heating up, they start dick riding
Now
and
they
shit.
like,
Like, oh
yeah.
shit, I'm on.
turn around and you be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Oh man, yo, you
wasn't shooting
You
with
should
me in the
have
gym.
seen when Griselda was here that second time when shit was lit. Should seen how many motherfuckers was on that stage.
Oh,
They
it
had
was a
something to say
building.
about that
It
type
was
of.
so
It was
mean.
like, yo, I was like, wait. I was like, yeah.
I didn't even know who was
So
performing.
the ill conscious, like, yeah. Niggas just laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Dick riding.
more work. It's more work to be done. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like now, whenever I bring your album up, I always make sure to say, well, we got Benny on there, he got Conway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I
Y'all
wouldn't
bitch
even
ass
mad. I'd be
niggas.
like, buy my shit.
and here it is, me. I'm on the flip side. It's like, you know, I try to refrain from
saying
you know what I'm
that.
saying,
Yeah,
putting the
Right.
flicks that me and Benny got,
You do what you gotta do,
because it's
man.
like
You do what you
we was
gotta do.
there. And I have to move on.
See,
You know
but
what I'm
that's
saying?
because
So
we
it's like,
grown men,
yeah.
and that's not the way we was raised.
Right.
Right.
Like, yo, I was not raised to gloat. I was not raised
Facts.
to talk about what you got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
corny, it's corny.
It's corny.
Because
That-
you-
Sometimes you gotta
but
be braggadocious.
that young generation is all about if you don't show it. Like when I bought my new car, I didn't post my shit on my gram until like a month and a half after I bought it, and my little cousin was dying.
Facts.
Every day, cuz, why you don't post your car? Please, cuz, it's not even his car, it's
That's
mine.
his
But
mentality,
that's his
though.
thing. Like, yo, you
Right.
gonna kill a gram
Yeah,
when you
man.
post it.
Right.
And it was just like, bro, I didn't buy it to put it on the gram. I
Right,
bought it
right.
to drive, my nigga.
And
But
that's why you know when you're a creative, and you know in the like I know who's dope. It's my job. I love hip hop. Well, even if you are a trap rapper, love rappers. You know what I'm saying? The rapper, like if you are MC, if you're a creative, I've listened to your shit, and 9 times out of 10, I like the shit. But the self-proclaimed shit is, I just be like, bro, where is your self-defining project that proves all this? What's the shit that people deem the classic? What's the shit that that promotes your argument, because it's like it's a lot of emotions and it's a lot of artists, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I mean? Like some niggas be like, damn, yo, all of the lashings niggas have taken, you know what I'm saying, just to put dope content in the street, and you don't have shit. Yeah. And here you are getting emotional, like real emo about being on somebody's list or the best. Right. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. Like, yo, in the boxing world, you at least have to spar.
Facts.
You at least gotta have, you know what I'm saying? You at least gotta
win. Ain't nobody
win.
gonna put you on the list until you show and prove. You gotta win some fights out here.
You gotta draw blood in that ring, bro.
I'm taking that little clip you just said, and I'm putting it on a button somewhere, because I'm sick and tired of niggas being in my DMs. Yo, I get niggas that DM me, yo, why you ain't posting my shit? And then you go to their page, they ain't even posted their shit. Bitch, I don't even know you in rap. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to. Man. You know what I'm saying? And then wait a minute, how dare you DM me and demand that I do some shit?
One thing I've always said, you gotta be a part of your own rescue. Like, I'm just saying, you gotta advocate for yourself.
Right.
Don't fucking ask me to save you. You won't even save yourself.
Yeah. Or a nigga got a record, they ain't got no video, it's just a song, and they send it to you and they say track 1. Bitch, you ain't even named this motherfucker.
You don't even invest in yourself. Like, why the fuck am I investing?
And it's crazy, because it's like, yo, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm to the age, I'm at the age where it's like none of that shit really matters. So you know what I'm saying? Like in my real life, a phone call, if a nigga asked me, and like we had deep conversations. Niggas ask me who do my art. Niggas ask me about beats. Niggas ask me, and it's like, yo, the people who I work with are fans of the culture that I'm a part of.
Right.
So don't think that it's just like, oh, who you did that with, and then it's just like you could just. They
want to use all your connects so they can just come up out of nowhere and shit. And
it's like, I don't mind. Like, that's a nigga, whoever I do my art with, that's a nigga trying to eat too.
Right.
And the nigga that did my beat, that's a nigga trying to eat too. You know what I'm saying? But is your music up to par with what they doing?
Facts.
Are they going to say, your shit's fire, I want to work with you? Or are they going to look at you and say, who's this nigga?
Yo, why you get this goofy nigga my phone number?
And to say we're mutual friends. Like, who's your man? And it says you're friends with him. What's his angle? Because I haven't heard anything. The shit that I've heard has been... and it's like, yo, the lane that you're a part of, stay in. Stay active in that lane, and master your. Hey kid, walk straight, master your high.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, the fuck, man.
I'm gonna let people know at home, if you've ever reached out to me and asked me for one of my connects, and I gave you the connect number, guaranteed they're gonna call me, and I'm gonna be. They gonna ask me, yo, is that your man? Is the nigga dope? If you're not dope, I'm gonna be like, nah, yo, this nigga trash, but go ahead and get that money.
It ain't even gotta be music.
It can be anything.
If you are a fucking felon, how the fuck you gonna put my name on your application?
Right,
my nigga, you just came home, bro.
Right.
You gonna, how long you been working there? You think they'll hire me?
When it comes to my job, I'm very specific. Like, you would not put my name on shit. I've been there for over fucking 10 years.
Out of here, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But shout out to everybody. And you know what I'm saying? Yo, being humble is just a major part of the shit. And we all have work to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, get to work. And good dope sells itself. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yo, we got so many things I could literally just take from that.
Facts,
Just say, get the money and good dope sells itself. That's all I needed for today.
Yo, can I put that on a t-shirt?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I'm about to put that on a t-shirt.
Yo, call me, yo. We can set some shit up with the Bandcamp.
All right, that's what's up.
The quotable,
like the marketing. I'm trying to take my name off of shit. So
thank you. Please do so. My name ain't J Royale. I ain't trying to walk around with J Royale on my shirt.
But
some niggas want that.
Right, but I want niggas to support what they deem is dope.
Right, exactly.
So it's like if my name is on there, it's like, ooh, that's J Royale's.
Yeah.
He don't repost my music, so I'm not gonna bother.
See, yo,
I want you to buy what you think is dope.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So it's like,
once you get away from that,
take my name off a lot of shit, and I just want shit to catch you off guard, and you think, damn, that's a dope tee. Where'd you get it?
Shit.
I'll buy that, and bump into me, and
Just so happen.
and I'm gonna thank you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Thank you, yo. That shirt hard.
Super fact.
Like,
Yeah, man. That
So-
shit is crazy.
All right, yo, so let me do a little prep conversation. I got a couple
do it.
questions for you.
Let's do
So,
it.
all right, you hit it big, yo. You sell a whole couple 20, 30 million records, right? You get out your deal, you know what I'm saying? Now you independent again. And then you out in the Hollywood Hills, man, and you chilling with Meg Thee Stallion and all them. Y'all riding in a car leaving from Kylie Jenner's house. You got the pistol in your pocket. However, she's throwing it at you. She wants to give you the pussy. Do you shoot her in the foot or do you hit it?
Wow.
I'm
Yo,
a head
how
and
do you-
cheek shoot.
Time out. Before you answer that, what the fuck, nigga?
I was like, where did this
It just
come
popped in
from?
my head. I just, I mean, he a Baltimore nigga. He
Because
might want to shoot in the
dream you had or
foot. He
something?
might
I
not.
fucking ask you now. If I'm little, I'm gonna fucking
Yo,
ask
He
you.
may not like Meg Thee
Honest-
Stallion. He might need a break.
honest to
She might have said
goodness.
something
She don't never
disrespectful.
fucking shoot
I
no
don't want
bitch,
to be
you
the
dumb.
lame guy, yo. If all of that happened to me, I probably left the party early. I got
know,
a
right.
daughter. I
This
got a
nigga's definitely
son.
gone,
I got
yeah.
a family, and
Okay,
we are
okay.
watching Netflix.
That's a fact.
And he is playing Roblox.
And he gonna hear
And
about
I'm
what
trying to
happened
figure
later.
out my
So,
next
right,
move.
right, right.
I'm
So-
not in the mix with all
So
of the.
Jay Royale votes to
that
shoot
shit is
Meg Thee
corny.
Stallion in the foot so he can get
Yeah.
home safe
No,
without no problem.
I'm fucking Meg Thee Stallion.
Tory Lanez,
Right.
a whole charge. That
He-
bitch
and
was
he-
a whole charge waiting to happen.
And
That's
he's
a
a
fact.
whole
Yeah,
clown
Oh, listen,
with a fake ass hairline.
who isn't the clown? All that shit that be in their lyrics. He know it's expensive to date me, bitch.
Yeah, he's
You got shot.
Yeah.
Now you got shot.
Yeah.
Fuck with these expensive niggas.
Yeah.
Humble yourself.
Yeah, she was doing
Fuck.
too much.
That
That's a
nigga
fact.
got toted gun. He a little nigga with a big wave.
Yeah.
You know you around guns.
That's a
You
fact.
feel what I'm
She
saying?
That's a fact.
Look, but see,
That
that's
shit
the
is
Baltimore
corny.
girl thing. Unless the Baltimore girl's a shooter,
Yeah.
she know she fucking with a certain type of nigga.
True.
Right.
You shut the fuck up.
Facts.
Why earlier you was like shutting the fuck up is important. Like you didn't say it like that.
Shutting the fuck up is
But
important.
I felt like that should have been a shirt because I was like,
Yeah.
he was kind of just like sometimes you need to know when to be quiet.
Right.
Shutting the fuck up is important.
It's
Right.
very
And I
important.
commend Shorty because she didn't just come out with
Yeah.
what
She was
Right,
quiet.
right,
She
right.
was
shut
quiet
the
after
fuck
what
up.
happened.
She shut the fuck up, and no matter who was involved, she know that charge could
Yeah.
turn into some
Something
shit,
else,
and it
or-
could come back to me
This
and the
nigga
role
got
that I
deported.
might have played that night.
Right.
So right now,
Ooh, that's
y'all
yeah.
can think what the fuck y'all want.
It don't matter.
My safety is number one.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
I got shot.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Right.
And then she just dropped
But
another
like I
fucking
said,
joint.
but a Baltimore girl would have shut the fuck up before she got shot. Versus,
She the crack slick. Don't
Right.
ask me no fucking questions
Yeah, that-
about getting
exactly.
shot, boy.
Shut the
Fuck
fuck
is
up,
wrong with
right.
you, man? Was
That's a
you there?
fact.
Was you
All right
right?
then leave it alone.
And I
That's
would
a
have been
fact.
looking where
That's
my
that's
No, that's
Baltimore.
fact.
toy
That's
would
fact.
have
That's
to
fact.
Was you there? Then shut the fuck up about it. What you, the police or something?
Right.
Shout out to all of my Baltimore chicks.
Shout out to
Yeah.
all of my Baltimore
We
chicks. I love
hoes
you.
these niggas.
I love
the
you.
fucks.
I love them.
Damn,
Some of y'all.
Def.
Some of them.
us.
I love them.
Most of us.
I love them.
Some of y'all.
And most
A
of
bitch,
us.
a bitch gotta have some ill shit up in her for me to even, you know what I mean?
You
That
gotta be a certain
Baltimore
type
shit
of
is
bitch.
real.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's
The
a fact.
fuck?
That's a fact.
Bitches twist their own blunts.
Niggas think they hard.
Hey, you sure?
These bitches be hard.
Man.
No, no.
All right, so
No, they suck.
I smoke.
the next single from the album takes off, yo. You got every label in the country offering you deals. What brand would you love to associate the J Royale brand with?
I don't know. I would immediately call Ogun and cry in his ear. No, but if they saying this, then it, yo, slow down, bro. Slow down, bro. You're not thinking this out. Yo, they on the other line now. Yo, what do I say? Yo, tell them to call you back. Yo, it's Russell Simmons.
No, it gotta be a
I'm
contract.
arguing with Ogun first, and we gotta lay shit out on the
That's what's
table.
up, though. You
Yeah,
gotta- you gotta
That's a
filter.
smart move.
You gotta have a
right.
That's a
filter.
smart move.
Yeah, we gotta put it in. But man, whatever's gonna get me a lot of privacy, a lot of alone time with my family, and you know what I'm saying, probably, you know what I'm saying, exiting the streets and keeping my respect. I'm gonna go that route.
Go for the bag.
I just want to live comfortable. I'm not bragging, boasting, or any of that shit because the attention that it brings. Like, there you go, the Baltimore mentality,
Right.
The attention that it brings. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be too much, man. They will kill you
You know what's
for being successful
Pop
here.
smoke shit,
They,
right?
they will kill you for that.
Crabs in the best.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
and
fact.
I want that type of success, whereas though, you know, I could stand in a Stoko's line
Right.
and shake some hands and get the fuck out of there.
Right, 'cause
I
they
don't
hate
want.
you 'cause they hate
I
you,
want to
you
be
know that.
subject to getting robbed everywhere I'm at
Right.
because
That's a
of my lyrics and blood niggas ain't
Facts,
Crip
facts.
niggas
She's
ain't
doing
shit.
anything.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in some stupid situations where it's like, man, this is not something I'm proud of. This is not somewhere I want to be, and I know I'm not gonna be back here ever in life.
Word.
If I have it my way, you know what I'm saying?
Word. That's
you gotta
lit.
set me up to be in some of the fucking situations I've been in.
That's super deep.
You
All
know what
right.
I mean?
So you at a party.
I'm at a party.
The whole Wu-Tang is there. I'm saying ODB came back from the grave and shit.
fuck we
You
go.
know what I mean? He in the building. And they say, J. Royale, we fuck with your music, but because of your budget, you can only get one feature from one nigga from the Wu. Who are you getting your verse from?
If I can't
You
get Ray.
Wait a minute, yo. You want to choose the Ghost verse over the Ray
I
verse?
want Ghost.
Yo, I feel like
Ray.
Ray and Jay would be classic.
I feel like Ghost and Ray should be a package
because
deal.
they fucking best friends.
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like I should
saying?
get Ghost and Ray.
Right.
You can't get them both.
You can't get them both, yo. You gotta
I'm gonna
choose
try to
one.
work it out in the paper.
I'm
Look,
getting Ghost
can I
and
get the
Ray.
purple tape? Can I get the purple tape?
Can I get the purple tape package?
Can I get Cuba links in the booth?
I would like Ghost and Ray.
I'm like, it's out of the two, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, I get a lot of comparisons to Raekwon.
Yeah.
But Ghost is the all-time. He's the almighty, my nigga. He's the
All right.
I thought you
he's
would
the
have
most
chosen Raekwon too.
exuberant
Yeah, I
slang
would've thought you were
doctor
going
that the
Raekwon.
world has ever met.
You're not as cool of a guy as I thought you were.
He just said he's trying to get both.
I'm playing. These are jokes, comedy style. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dr. Joe Budden reference.
I saw Raekwon. I
Hey,
saw
Rory.
Raekwon in Norman's one time, bro.
Right.
And they had their Wu-Tang reunion show, and we ain't had we couldn't get in the show or whatever. So we was on the block and we saw Raekwon in the joint and Norman's. So I'm like, yo, I guess I guess shorty, I ordered some Crown Royal. And I, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, take that shit to them. Shorty, like, who was that? I'm like, yo. I say, yo, just, you know what I mean? I sent them a shot, nigga, like this. And then when the club let out, we was standing on the block for like 20 minutes, just with them niggas. And you know what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of the law was shutting down the block, and we was just out there with them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's so solid.
But the way it looked, niggas was walking up to meet them niggas. So they was shaking our hands first, thinking, we was the Baltimore Connect.
Right.
And we took it around with it.
I
We like, hey,
And I would've.
As you were supposed to.
They like, yo, that's right. Nigga, Ray, is it Ray?
Not
It look
the
like I'm
shot.
doing it. Yes,
I would have fanned out.
the shot, and
I'd
niggas
have been the
was,
one up there like, oh my God.
niggas really thought that, we
You
was,
had brought him to town. Like, you was the one that made the whole situation
and
happen.
it was a dope night, you know what I'm saying? My man got locked up, you know what I'm saying? My man
Damn, that's how you
Cad.
know it's a real night.
Yeah, yo, shit was
Somebody
crazy.
get locked up.
That's a
But yo, shout out to
crazy
Raekwon
night.
and I got hip hop stories.
Strippers.
I'm just saying,
Wu-Tang
once I hit
and
30,
I got that.
niggas can't get locked up around me in the night when I'm
know,
out.
yo.
Like, once I
It
hit
make you
30.
feel away, right?
Yeah, yo, I'm like, yo, I'm
niggas
too
still
old
doing
for
that.
niggas to be getting.
Niggas still doing that.
I went on a date
Fuck.
and this nigga got DUI and I was like, it just don't sit
Yo,
well.
but let me
kinda
tell you
different,
something,
though,
Tibby.
like-
You still wilding like you and
What?
you
You
still
can't
wilding like
even
21.
got
Hey,
me.
hey,
That was the
You
band
can't
like
make
hey,
out,
I did not say that out in public. You keep that shit to yourself.
You did help me.
Yo, shut up. I
appreciate
didn't do
you.
nothing for you.
I
You was
appreciate
by
you
yourself
showing
out
up.
I
there.
got a couple DUIs.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Shorty, yeah.
no, that night was rough. I had to
Bro,
piss in the front of the car.
I'm not even-
It was a lot going on.
Tibby, yo, you still thinking you 25 out here. Like, yo, let that shit go,
I
bitch.
had to
pussy
put
20.
I had to put the breathalyzer. I had to breathalyzer shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but like 3
Yo,
years.
yeah, you
I had that
bugging, bro.
shit,
You
man.
In the
bugging.
car, you had to blow
Yeah,
for you
man.
The
started.
nigga got the breathalyzer now.
If one police officer was to say anything about breathalyzer, I would be offended. Excuse
I'm
me,
like,
sir?
What?
This shit's-
In whom are you
my
referring? I am offended. How
It
dare
was
you
the worst.
come at me with such
That shit was the
insulting
fucking
stuff
worst,
like
yo.
This
that?
nigga
This
came
was
up
the
to me.
worst.
I'm in the passenger side. He like, you want to do a field sobriety test, nigga?
Then the
Yeah.
audacity.
Yeah.
No, I'm drunk. I'm out of here.
To whom are you
Nigga.
referring?
Yo, the
Yo.
nigga that locked me up, right? We was in the middle of the sobriety test, right? So he act like I'm standing there, and I just was like, yo, you got me, yo.
You gave up.
Court, and the nigga,
Right.
he put that in my paperwork. He said, that's when
Nigga
Mr. Johnson said, you got me.
My last name Johnson.
I said, yo, you petty as
This
shit, yo.
nigga gave up. Never
Yeah, that
give
shit was
in,
crazy,
nigga. Never
man.
give
That shit
in.
was
Don't ever do that.
That's so funny.
Shout out to my drinkers, man.
That is crazy.
Shout
So
out to Jay for pulling up, though.
Yeah.
that's a fact. All right, new album is when. All right, when can the stream? All right, shut the fuck up, Jay. New album is coming out. What's it called?
All right, the new album. The new album is called The Baltimore Housing Project.
Okay, why did we choose that name?
All right, so I really figured since, you know, the Ivory Stoop was, you know, letting people in, like introducing the outside perspective into Baltimore, it's like, okay, now that I got you here, you're here. Now I gotta show you the nitty gritty of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we went through the harbor, you saw the harbor, you know what I'm saying, Towson and all that shit.
I loved it.
And
It was a
now,
nice
you know
rapper.
what I'm saying? Now we in the projects.
It's the projects.
Now we in the projects. This the part that, you know what I'm saying, that niggas don't, you know what I'm saying,
I'm interested.
talk about. Yeah, this the part you can't talk about in public. And you had to been through it. You know what I'm saying?
So what's the sound like? Is it more aggressive sounding?
grimy.
Okay,
Grimy,
we
it's
want
gritty.
more grimy.
It's gritty because this is more friendly. This is like, yeah, man, yeah, I've been living in Baltimore all my life. You
Right,
can come
right.
down for the weekend.
Right.
You know, it's that. It's luring you in. That's the first joint.
Right.
But when you get there, it's like, God damn, you ain't tell me all this.
Word. Yeah, it's different.
Like, shit's different.
Not what I expected. It's not what
It's
you
like,
told
like
me.
the
it's
pictures
like
you
Lex in the Market. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like Lex in the Market.
Zombie
You
land.
know what I'm saying?
You just give them everything.
Yeah.
That's all. You can get everything.
Yeah, when they promoting it, it's like, you know what I'm saying, established, the historic, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but
when
when
you
you-
get down that bitch,
It's like
it's the trap.
it's a culture shock.
It's the trap. It's a culture shock.
Culture shock.
So I wanted to create it like that. You know what I'm saying? So the Baltimore Housing Project, it's really a play off words. You know what I'm saying? Because it's my second project. So it's the Baltimore Housing Project. So it's themed out for project mentality, project living. You know, the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now that I've introduced you to my city, you know what I'm saying? It's
You're
like,
really
yo,
about to go in there.
right, prepare yourself,
Prepare
you know what I'm
yourself to
saying?
go in
Act
the city.
accordingly.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit about to get real.
It's survival, you know what I mean?
Understand the
So-
rules and regulations.
Exactly.
How things roll.
Right.
Okay, so with that being said, Ogun said that he wanted to battle Scar, I thought it was a really bad idea. But I felt like he should come out of retirement. Is this the album he's coming out of retirement on with grimy rhymes and? This is a joke.
it.
These are all jokes.
These are all jokes.
Do
Yo,
it.
them niggas, they good friends, bro.
No
they
shit,
good friends,
Sherlock.
yo.
They better have been.
Whatever they do together is gonna be a stupid spectacle on social media.
Scar's not gonna do it. He's. I think he was at home highly offended.
Yeah, it's gonna
Just
be a
about
whole
to
bunch
post
of,
itself.
Yeah, and the more people that laugh, somebody gotta get beat up or threatened. It's all stupid.
That sound like Scar.
That sound like ball.
I mean, y'all be the judge.
For real, for
It's
real.
fucking.
So suffice it to say, no Ogun verse on this album. All right. Is there any?
They can do what they want, but you can count me out. I won't.
Yo, wait a minute, sir. You're in Gritty Gang.
Yeah.
You have to be there. You got to back Ogun. That's just the way the
I
game
just
goes.
don't support blatant coonery.
Yo, hold-
the fuck
shots
they do.
fired.
No shots fired. No shots
I
fired.
got a funny story.
Battle,
Scar.
battle each other.
All right. So, any features on here that, or is that a secret until the album come out?
No, actually, Ransom
Okay.
Wow.
is on there. Willie the Kid is on there.
Okay.
Terminology is on there.
Yes.
Sky Zoo
Yeah.
is on there,
Alright,
and
just
Ill
send me-
Conscious.
Talk your
Let
shit.
me buy some
Talk to the
Yeah.
mic. Talking to the mic, man.
Talking to your
I'm
mic.
here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Put that- yeah.
I got you. I'm talking about her.
No.
I'm here.
Yeah, there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
Jill
Like, put
Scott.
your mouth on
Look
it.
at that
Yeah,
Jill
but-
Scott
yeah,
on the
that's
mic.
exactly-
I know what to do with a mic.
All right.
I hope so.
Okay. All right.
Love
Now,
it.
and then wait a minute. I didn't hear any local niggas on here in this
don't even
Baltimore
matter.
Housing Project.
Well,
Well, when you have an
He a
album
local
called,
nigga.
if you the Baltimore Housing Project, I
J
would,
Soul.
There you
and I
go.
don't want to, like, not to slight him, but these are more names that you're familiar with. J Soul,
Right, right.
Baltimorean, Ill Conscious, Baltimorean,
course.
Ray
Ooh.
Sosa, Baltimorean.
Okay, let's go.
My engineer, I mean my producer. Who else? Who else is Baltimore on there?
That's enough for me.
You could put JS1 on there.
no.
J's one on there.
JS1 don't need to be on
JS1
there.
Drop Friday.
No. Oh, for real?
It dropped
Yeah,
Friday.
I ain't. All right.
I'm about to
So
say, 'cause
at the end of the day,
I saw
Let me
the
do
dude
it.
was trying to manipulate the camera
nah.
by him saying, "When does it drop?" The shit dropped the other day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's cool.
We
That's
lit.
cool.
That's all about
We
activities.
lit.
That's
We lit.
fine.
All right. Just
I
like
can't send the video back in time, so like we.
right. Okay. As long as we clear though, for clarity.
What I I knew it came out on Bandcamp,
Yeah.
but I didn't know whether or not it was like a pre-release or whether
I can explain all that.
Okay, please do.
So, okay. So, we dropped Friday, which is the 7th day. You know what I'm saying? So prior to that, we were supposed to drop July 4th. So a lot of you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and it was God. It was God telling me to slow down because I was eager to get this shit in the street. And you know what I'm saying? We ran into probably 3 or 4 problems, and minor problems, but they had to be tended to, and they was time sensitive. So we was on it. But prior to me dropping this album, the same thing happened to this album, and the streets deemed it a classic. So I'm just like, Lord,
Right.
I mean,
I'm like, I know you're telling me to chill out
necessary.
and all that, but exactly, it was necessary. And you know, we crossed our T's, dotted our I's, and I started to take pre-orders for the people that was looking forward. You know what I'm saying, to that July 4th release, and you know, people do the artwork out, the track listing out. We're on our way. Don't give up on us yet. The same thing happened prior, and you know what I'm saying, y'all love that. So just, you know, we just gonna show up fashionably late to the party. You know, I'm waiting for the Gucci shoes to arrive, express mail, bop. So everything came together. So we did pre-orders and then we dropped. So with the pre-orders, you know what I'm saying, we released 2 tracks, which was Sky Zoo, 1,000 Grand Figaro, and the Ill Conscious Pearl Handle. Both fire joints.
Yes, sir.
So people was anticipating. They like, nigga, if this is the shit that y'all niggas got on this
It's
joint,
some shit that's crazy.
give a fuck how long it's gonna take you. Just be sure to deliver us a fucking dope joint.
Facts.
So with everything, we sealed the deal on everything. Digitally through my Bandcamp, you can get the whole motherfucking album now. You know what I mean? We dropped that Friday night, so the whole album is available, and it's for, you know, we took the Rock Mars approach. Because it's for the people that are core supporters.
Right.
If you're able to just stream it, and
Facts.
you know, it's not worth as much to you.
Right.
Facts.
I want motherfuckers that, yo, J Royale knows what he's doing, and we're putting our trust in him with our money, and you know, our liking for hip hop. It's for them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but the way that the operation is going with, you know, the marketing and the branding and the physicals, we want people to be able to get their hands on the physicals first, you know, and word of mouth is huge.
Facts.
So I didn't want somebody that doesn't like J Royale to get a hold of the shit, just to slander it.
Right.
And then, you know, post that way, yo, it's only blah 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 blah. I want you to hear this shit from people who like my type of hip hop. So when you know, I want that nigga to hear whether or not it was a dope album and say, let me hear what this nigga doing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So come on into my world, buy the shit, you know what I'm saying? And boom, bap, bip. But as soon as I taking care of my fucking core audience and people that believe in me, I stream it. Y'all can jump on it.
Y'all get that.
I like the fact that he tries to control his narrative. You understand what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
It's like you going to see me the way I want you to see
Right.
me.
I don't want the it's alright post.
Right.
Right.
I want a motherfucker that believes in me.
Fight
You know what I'm
post.
saying? To say, my nigga, you did it again. This is what we needed.
That's all I
This
wanted.
is, you know what I'm saying? I want those motherfuckers I want them to create my rollout because they are my rollout.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I present an album and all that shit, I'm not saying that I got the best album. I'm not saying that. I'm reposting the shit that's in my inbox.
Right.
I'm reposting the shit that motherfuckers is posting. Proud to post. Yo, I got this shit today. It's fire. J Royale, one of the nicest niggas. And it's like, yo, even, you know, it's a lot of niggas in the city that call themselves God, whatever it is. If a nigga says J Royale, that's why I laughed when you said God earlier. Yo, let me correct you.
Right.
Let me correct you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, no, yo.
I call myself God, sir.
Yeah.
I'm the pod God.
And we are gods.
I'm the God of pod.
We are gods, but
Yeah.
it's entities that, you know, they're sensitive about that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, the fuck, for me to say, yeah, yo, J Royale the God. This nigga God now.
Yes, I am.
Yo, the God now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, I don't want to be a part of that. Yeah. I don't want to be a part of that hoopla. You know what I'm saying? I'll correct you. Yo, just Mr Royale, I'm regular.
But it's nothing wrong with you saying I give out good work.
There you go.
Because that's all girls want to hear. Be like, what?
Yeah, I do give out good work.
There you go, and that's the name of my game. All
right,
my nigga. I take pride in weighing shit up and burning the tips of my bag so you can walk away. You can come back with it if you want, but if you crack that seal, nigga, it's yours. It's yours, bro. Ain't you know what I'm saying? Ain't no refunds here. We burnt the tips of those bags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we know you try and pull some slick
shit.
Exactly.
That's this nigga right here.
But when the nigga go outside and say, yeah, they got that good shit down the street.
You gonna go hop your ass down the street?
See what the fuck that hoopla about.
That's a fact.
Right.
So, with that being said, is there any like new merch item that we should be on alert for?
Well,
do we get a book bag? We getting a
shirt?
Some
socks.
So okay,
that's crazy.
So anybody that knows, you know, the brand, they know that I'm big on merch. We did the skateboards with this joint. We did the physical CDs, and they all get signed. You know what I'm saying?
You got the tape up there on the front.
And could you reach?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's a real cassette tape.
Yeah.
What?
So
that's lit.
we did for the stoop. We did the concrete tape, and we did the caution tape. Mm-hmm. So with the Baltimore Housing Project, we got the clear bubble air tape, and we got the 5% tint tape. You know what I'm saying? So we did the tape. And another thing that we're doing that has never been done before, because I like to do shit that, you know, I could pride myself of being the only cat in Baltimore that tried to, or attempted, you know, because you don't have another artist, you know what I'm saying, with the skate deck movement, you know what I'm saying, which was dope. It's a couple artists that do the cassettes. Mm-hmm. Shout out to them. I ain't giving them no airtime though.
Don't worry about it.
Right.
With my vinyl deal that I just inked, they haven't even posted that, you know, they took me on. So you know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting for them, but we're doing some shit that nobody else did in vinyl yet.
And you don't understand, these young kids,
crazy.
Like my daughter has she's 15, about to turn 16. She is a record player. So that's her shit. Like she loves buying people vinyls. Your shit come out, if you got a vinyl, she's buying it.
It's collectors,
I'm sorry,
man.
I ain't buying it.
Right.
She like, this vinyl is $60. Can you grab this?
Jazzo, the cat that founded Jay-Z.
Right.
Yeah.
He was gonna manage me. You know what I'm saying?
That's lit.
Mr. Pay Attention got me a connect, and me and Jazzo would talk every other day. I told him, I was like, I'm trying to do cassettes. And they both was like, I don't think that's
good. Oh, they don't understand.
They said they didn't think it was going to work.
That's crazy.
And he moved on.
They don't hang around enough white people.
He moved on and he did his own thing. You know what I'm saying? And salute yo, because he didn't even have to consider me. And, you know, it didn't work out because of my business plans and branding. And, I say a year ago, he hit me and he said, yo, you was right. He's like, you was right. It's brilliant. I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the nigga that put Jay-Z on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there was the win for me. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even go on record, you know, to say he was going to be. Because a lot of shit, it's unbelievable to me. And I'm a Pisces. So it's like, it's not mine until I could
hold it.
Until I can hold it. You know, it's not my money until I can count it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of people say, you know, talking into existence. I'm a believer in that. So it's just like, yeah, in my close, you know, circle, you know, it's like, yo, we gonna pray on it and, you know, we gonna think positive about it. But we gotta get back to work until it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Like authenticity, because like, you gotta think about like how we was talking about Trader Truth earlier. He got his bump boxes. Niggas is walking around with fucking boom boxes now.
That's a fact.
Having a cassette.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Like they back to that, you know.
And slowly but surely, the naysayers, they coming around. Cardi B, she's selling vinyl for
that's a fact.
Single.
Yep, for the wet joint.
And cassettes now.
At the end of the day, history repeat itself.
Right.
Always.
And exactly. And then it's like when Westside Gunn had that whole, you know, he had a whole run of dropping EPs, organic EPs, and then here comes Kanye saying, "Yeah, we dropping albums with 6-7 tracks on there with Nas and Pusha." It's like, yo, that wasn't his thing. That was West Side Gun.
Exactly.
But so many people were ignorant to his, his brand and their wave that they went, and ran with it. So yeah, I'm thankful. I'm thankful.
The next question I have is, what do you feel like is the most defining component that separates Aries Stoop from the Baltimore Housing Project sonically?
Sonically?
Or do you feel like this is just a continuation of that sound and that vibe? My bad.
Yeah, because I think sonically the transition came from the decline to the Aries Stoop, because that was before I was privy to engineer work,
right,
and mixing and mastering and cut work and brilliant quotes for cuts. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was me maturing as an artist, knowing my niche. I found my niche. You know what I'm saying? As to far as how I want people to convey what it is I'm trying to say. So sonically, I would say that was the transition. But from the Stoop to the Baltimore Housing Project, I want to say that I sound a lot more comfortable in that pocket that I'm in. I sound a lot more confident with going against, heavyweight MCs, you know what I'm saying, that I'm a big fan of and that the world pays attention to. I like to say that, you know what I'm saying, trading bars with them, it's just organic as shit. And it's just like, all right, this kid is on to something, and he doesn't, put him in the game, and he's going to give you highlight reels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm like on a bitch level. It's kind of like talking to a nigga on the phone the first time versus when you meet him in person and you like, oh, okay, I get it now. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, you got the introduction.
Facts.
You you anticipating, but now you about to lay it out for it. And shit like
I like
that.
the way you just you made that sound
It's
so
like-
crazy.
She really
did kind of.
She finessed the
What's
shit
the
out.
difference between talking to that nigga on the phone and being in
Girls
person?
gotta hear,
That's
but
the
girls
shit
gotta
out
hear
some
that
shit.
shit different. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, yo, I'm
she from
excited.
Baltimore.
I'm definitely excited.
Finesse the shit out two big niggas. yeah, come on through.
That's a fact. That's
like
a fact.
Sometimes you got
All right. All right. So where can they get the music?
First and foremost, follow me on IG and Facebook at J Royale, all caps, JAYROYALE. And I'm posting links every day. But you can, you know what I'm saying, you can hit me. You can hit my Bandcamp. Jump straight on it, double click it, pay your money.
Most important part.
And you're able to download, and you got options. Like I say, you can get your CD, you can get your physical CD.
It's all in the bio.
Yeah, you can get your. It's a link. It's sort of like a link tree. You know what I'm saying? But you can order your CD, your cassette, and all sorts of other merch that's on there. And once you download it, it's yours, and you can rock out. You know what I mean? But that's how we moving.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Last question, and then we getting out of here.
Shoot.
Shows. Have you been able to even wrap your brain around finessing maybe a show?
Yeah, well, honestly, we got I'm proud. I can't even announce it, but we got a deal. You know what I'm saying? We got a deal. It's a sponsorship from, some very dope shit, and they was going to provide everything that we needed to hit the road. And then COVID hit, so it's just like, we're trying to communicate with them and make sure that we're still in good standings with them. And we got some very dope ideas on how, until we can hit the road, things that we can do with, their brand and our brand, and to, merging and sitting down and figuring out ways to, while we're moving with our brand, and to promote them as well.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely gave us a chance, and they believed in us, and they're a great machine to have. So we're starting small, but as far as the shows, it's just like COVID really fucked a lot of shit up. But at the same token, it was a gift and a curse. Cause now it's like, how you gonna make a club record? Ain't no clubs open.
That's a fact.
You really gotta find yourself, and you gotta put your best music out there.
Right.
And it's like your hustle. If you can't hustle your brand in a time like this, when the world is back moving and everybody's playing catch up, like you gonna be the needle in a haystack.
I feel right now the best thing for you to do is J Royale condoms and J Royale lube.
Oh my!
Because that's ain't niggas ain't doing nothing but at home fucking all of the time.
Let me tell you something.
I'm quite sure she would.
Absolutely. I literally just bought lube for my party that's coming up.
Yeah.
For my party that's coming out. Yeah, I got a
what you been doing through this COVID?
Well, what I was gonna tell you was,
what's your quarantine like?
First of all, J
Royale,
I just looked at his merch. He got a fucking shirt. They got Jesus Christ sniffing coke. I ain't buying that immediately. First of all, let's start there. It said something like the God of sniff.
The Coke Lord Sniff God. The Coke Lord Sniff God.
I'm about to buy that right now. How about that?
It's a fire shirt.
Said fire.
I got some slick dudes. The Umbrella Unit in upstate New York, and one of their artists. His artwork is phenomenal and shit. I got my own art guy too, shout out Trevor Lang. But you know what I'm saying? He presented me with this art, and I was like, yo, this shit's fucking insane.
I seen that shit, was like, I'm on it.
I snatched it up, and I sat on it for a few days, and you know we gave it a name and we promoted it, and
it went crazy.
Yeah.
I can see
and that goes back to what I was saying. Like I took my name off of it, and it's just like, yo, it's that. The statement in itself is profound.
It don't even matter who had that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm buying it.
It's like it's not J Royale all on the logo, all in your face. It's a dope shirt. Yeah. And if you like dope shit,
you gonna buy it.
Buy this dope
fuck
shirt.
with one of them. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's I like that shirt as well though.
Yeah, but COVID made everybody like kind of like reset and sit the fuck down and focus. You know what I mean? So if you're not, you know what I mean, like legit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
word.
Yeah, you gotta be able to pump your own brand for real.
You goddamn right about that. We gotta get out of here. Is there any remaining questions that y'all didn't get a chance to ask that you wanted to ask
shoot your
before we get out of here?
Nigga,
I'm about to buy the vinyl.
Talk your shit.
Nah, we tight, yo. I appreciate you for coming.
No, thank you for having me, brother. Thank you for having me, man.
I don't care if nobody ever told you, you're amazing.
Thank you so much.
And I'll tell you guys at home, if you don't know J Royale, you listen to this album, it'll give you a whole insight to who that man.
Definitely.
Yeah. Trying to tell you, man. It's cocaine in the can, baby.
And we love J Royale first.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know.
Real shit.
Yo, stop that shit.
No, yo, because you know what? I'm so sick and tired of... Shut up. You guy in the back who's coming up fast and making my shit not look that's good. Yo, I just want niggas to understand, yo, we've been putting this shit down for way more than a decade. And there was a lot of niggas that we sat down with, that we showed love to, that we supported before niggas took off.
And we got
Lonnie Moore.
Definitely.
I found out about.
Yo, you had Lonnie sounding crispy.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Engineer
that.
work. I found out about Lonnie, not, you know what I'm saying, he was making his rounds in the street. But through this guy, like, yo, this dude, HD Dreams too.
HD Dreams too.
They covered it. I met with yo, and down the line, you know what I'm saying? I say, yo, Lonnie, I love what you do.
Yeah.
Be on this shit. And me and Lonnie Moore had a fucking groundbreaking joint on him.
It was a magical song.
Quiet as kept, he was supposed to be on the housing project. But he's a superstar.
Is that what it is?
A lot more people.
Is that what it is?
Lonnie has some shit going on.
Don't make me have to call that nigga. Don't make me have to call that nigga. Y'all wildin'.
Excuse me, I need to talk to Lonnie.
Yeah,
Lonnie's working, bro. Lonnie's working.
Sir.
Yeah,
Lonnie's working, bro.
Don't never fuck. Yo, come on, yo. Your Baltimore family is priority, bro.
My nigga.
Yo, how the fuck you not answering this nigga phone call, yo? You are not that tall.
Lonnie,
what you, my
nigga? Got Royce the 5 drops.
It's always the Napoleon niggas.
The little niggas.
Yo, Lonnie Moore, love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm
fuck you. I mean, no, not
that was the easiest. That was the easiest.
Why we always gotta take it to another level?
I don't know. I just let that nigga do him.
Yo, yeah, through JS1, you know what I'm saying? And then Wasn't I in the first magazine?
You
spread?
was. You was in the first and the second. You was in that joint too, and you was in the. I did a dual ill-conscious J Royale joint.
I got it posted on my wall, bro. I still got the magazine. It's in mint condition.
Apparently, I've been following.
I had Ricky Jacobs in that joint too, but niggas don't ever give me my props, yo. They just dog me out.
You him in the gym. You with him in the gym. We get it.
I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. I'm talking
shit. When did the Dynasty Club? Which
one?
What was it? Ricky Jacobs?
My
memory is the Collective.
Niggas throwing Ricky old Jacobs. Shit like the Twilight.
It was some shit.
Oh my god!
Don't give me the line like I know.
Ricky
but anyway,
Jacobs, Street Scott. What's the name of y'all?
Oh shit!
They had a squad, man. 88.9. That's when I was
trying to guess your age now.
Oh, Strictly Hip Hop.
Al Gray. Yeah.
I said Ellis, Greenspan.
Yeah.
Shapiro.
Shout out to Greenspan.
Every last one of these niggas is on VVC Radio. Every last one of these. There's not one of these motherfuckers that I haven't sat down and just told them how dope they was and encouraged people to support.
Test bin winners. You know what I mean?
That's a whole nother level.
The test bin is a whole different. Man, 88.9 ain't even what it was, bro. Like niggas used to have to really put in work and be accepted.
All right, look, you gonna get some phone calls because I'm trying to get up there because I really want to take over Strictly Hip Hop. That's what I want to do, bro. But I need y'all niggas to stand behind me. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to also be on there.
I just want it to be about hip hop.
I'm saying,
you know what I mean?
But I also want to bring.
About hip-hop.
I feel like the new generation needs to have a voice and a place in it. Not saying that they have to be the dominant component of it,
right.
But you need to have a home, Ricky. You know what I'm saying? All of the people that's really dope MCs need to have a home.
This out.
They should be able to have that platform.
With that being said, nigga, it's whoever the fuck is sitting at that spot up there, 88.9, it's the nigga that's at your seat, boy. You better get your shit in order.
Let's go.
You better get your shit in order.
But bitches love hip hop.
I swear to God, nigga.
That's good for
a t-shirt. Better get your shit in order, y'all. Niggas seen that motherfucker. What's the Nick Cannon movie and shit? Man, the drumline. You get called out, you got to show and prove, bro.
Right.
Well, sit your ass back on the motherfucking on the sideline there, G.
And what that being
elimination.
With that being said, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is Aries Lounge, VVCRadio.com. Yo, follow J Royale at J Royale. Who is DJ Pill? Who is _ DJ Pill? You know what I'm saying? Tippy Tall Girl. I have no idea how her social media goes, but just find Tippy Tall Girl. She right there. Your boy Jazz want to supply. We out here. We love y'all. We check y'all. Please check out, if you haven't done so, check out all the other podcasts. Subscribe to the channel. Yo, buy, support, stream the album. If you don't have the money to buy, stream.
If you ain't got the money, get at me with your food stamp card, and we will work something out.
EBT does work.
Nigga, give me that EBT card. I see you. Exactly. Nigga.
That's real shit. We out of here. We love y'all. Peace.